Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Polygon Matic. How many do you need to become a millionaire? Okay, welcome back to the channel. Let's just get it right into this here. So, been looking at Matic. Matic has had some of the best moves in this bear market. We are still in a bear market, in case you didn't know. But we have been seeing some good signs here, and just wanted to go over, I'm going to start with Matic, but I'm going to cover a couple other coins to just kind of find out how many I think you need to become a millionaire. So let's go back to the very beginning of Matic, which is all the way down here, around 2 cents. And if you would have bought down there, you probably would have already been a millionaire. But if you did not, and you're just getting into Matic, let's see how many you need. So what I've done so far is I am on the monthly chart here, and I took a Fibonacci from the very bottom to the top. And if you were looking to try and find the bottom of this Matic move when the bear market started back in December or January of 2022, December 2021, January 2022, then the bear market started and we started to fall, you would see on the monthly chart that Matic had held support at the 382 perfectly. We had a wick down below, got bought up really quick, then the next candle just shot right up on the monthly candle. This is due in part on just how bullish Matic is, but also a lot of news surrounding Matic. Matic has been incorporated into a whole bunch of things. Just a couple is Disney is going to be using Matic for their NFTs, I believe, and so is Instagram is going to be running things through Matic for their NFTs, and a whole bunch of other news coming out from Matic that has just been very bullish on this project. Matic had a big rise from the bottom here to the top. Matic had a 11,000, almost 12,000% move. And we've done a retracement, and we've come back down on the monthly chart. We've come back down 38.2% of that initial move. We held that support, and if you go down to the weekly time frame to see this 382 on the weekly time frame, you can see that we came down and we fell just below it, and then we popped right back above it, and then we held it support 2 more weeks, and that's when we started to make a little bit of a move. So also you could have seen down below on the trend directional. So what I like to do is start on higher time frames, and then when you see something find support, so let's say this month right here, June of 2022, you can see that the wick came up and we had found support on this monthly time frame. So then if you drop down to the weekly time frame, you would see that we popped back up right here. But then the very next week, we got a green dot on the trend, and we also were in the red zone down here on the RSI. And so that's telling me, and then we held the next 2 weeks as support. That is a clear sign to me that we are getting in a reversal. Not only are we holding support on a very strong bullish Fibonacci line here at the 382, but also we're getting the green dot on the weekly for the trend directional, and we're also down in the red zone. I call it the red zone on the RSI. And so we started to make our move to the upside, and this move has been pretty good so far. From this very bottom to the initial move here, we went up 237%, and I believe that was on the news of Disney. So Matic came up, it retested on the weekly time frame the 20 and the 50 EMA. It actually came all the way up to the 50 EMA, then it got rejected. And what Matic did there is it actually got rejected off the 50 on the RSI as well. And what Matic did was create this very nice bull flag. And now that we've got this bull flag, the target price for this bull flag, if you go from bottom to top of the flag, we're looking at just about all-time highs here. Target price is around $2.33, and we're starting to make our move right now. We broke out of the bull flag just recently, a few weeks ago, and that's also when we got another green dot here on the trend directional, and we retested the moving average on the RSI, and we're finally breaking above the 50 on the RSI on the weekly. So that's pretty good news right there. And now we are currently above on the trend directional and on the RSI, the 50 level. So that's good. And also, if you look down below, the volume is starting to get larger. I've got the Fibonacci in the way here. And actually, I don't know that you can see this. Let me make this a little bit brighter here. And so the volume is starting to pick up again. We were kind of flatlined right here, and we had a nice volume spike. And also back here, we had some nice volume spikes in order to get us back up in the right direction here. So where do I think that Matic is headed? We'll get there. I just actually want to look at a couple more things. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a long, drawn-out move, and it's probably not going to take place, the peak, until probably 2024, 2025, in my opinion. Right now, we're hitting some strong resistance. So let me delete this Fibonacci here because I want to put a new one on, and I want to let you guys know on my Twitter page. If you're not following me on Twitter, link is down below in the description. I pointed out that Matic is probably going to find resistance here at the $1.30, $1.33 level. And that's exactly where we found resistance. And the reason why I said that is not only do we have strong resistance here from previous supports. This was support multiple times, and then resistance here once, and then, broke above here, fell through again, but then broke above again, support, 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 and then resistance. But on top of all that, if you take your Fibonacci from the very top over here and drop it down to the bottom, and actually I need to change this Fibonacci to log scale, because what I was seeing is the 618 is also lined up right in that area. And so my assumption is Matic is making this retracement from the very top here. It's going to hit the 618, and normally on a 618 retracement, there is some strong resistance. And not only is there strong resistance on the 618 retracement, but you've also got this previous resistance turn support and now resistance again. And this is our first attempt to get above it, and we're not going to do that. And actually, in my opinion, there's a good chance that we either go sideways right in here for Matic for a little while, or we even come back down and retest this 100 moving average. Now, or I'm sorry, the 50 moving average. Now, the 50 moving average is going to start curling up here like this. And so if we went sideways, we'll eventually test it here. And we could possibly be creating this new bull flag, which is what I kind of just drew out there. We could be creating another bull flag into this 50 EMA. And that would give us the push that we need to get above this 618. So in my opinion, that's probably most likely what's going to happen is we're going to dance around here sideways, or we might just come back down and wick down to retest not only previous resistance right here, turn support, but also this 50 EMA. And so expect us to play around here for a little bit. If you're looking for the best entry right now for Matic, your best entry, in my opinion, would be down here around the $1 area. It's not guaranteed to go there, but that would be the best entry you could possibly get if we're going to stay in this bullish momentum for Matic. If we continue down below that, then Matic might be through for a while anyways, or we'd be dancing sideways in this golden pocket here for quite a while. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Matic is too bullish. And so now we've got this resistance. We've hit the resistance. Where are we going to go when we break above this resistance? Well, first stop is obviously, not first stop, but, first stop would be the 786 here, which is also where we've got some resistance right in this area here. So if we put a resistance line right there, you can see resistance, 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 finally turned to support, but then didn't hold for very long. That also coincides with the 786 here. So that'd be our next stop. And then after that would be the all-time high. But what happens when we break above the all-time high, and the biggest question of all that I'm going to try and answer in this video is, how much Matic do you need in order to become a millionaire? And that's starting from today. And we'll see how much it's going to cost you at today's price, which right now we're sitting at $1.18. So we'll do some math here in just a second, and we'll see how much that's going to cost us. So if you get in at the $1, that's actually going to be the easiest to do the math. But we'll do both. The dollar, if you get in at that, best buying opportunity right now, or if we can get in right now at this current price. And then you can decide from there whether or not you just want to buy in right now, wait for the dollar, wait to possibly, maybe I'm wrong, we're going to go lower, and then we'll see what happens for this final target that I think we're going to get to, if it's worth it, what price is worth it to you to buy in. So if we take a Fibonacci and we go from this top right here down to this bottom right here, a lot of people say that the 4236 is the extension on the Fibonacci that tells us the price target of, strong resistance or the end of the run. Okay, and so if we go up and we see that the 4236 is sitting at $3,756, so you probably wouldn't need that many Matic in order to get to this price if we got to this price level, which we are not going to get to that price level. I can almost guarantee that. So what I like to do is take this Fibonacci, and I'm going to take it off the log scale down here, and that's going to give me my price target for Matic. So actually, I want to add one more Fibonacci here because I want to give 2 price targets. So I'm going to put the 1618 on there as well. And so my first price target for Matic is going to be around this 1618, and that's going to be around $4.50. That's going to take quite a bit of Matic to make you a millionaire, especially at this point. That is my first price target, but my actual price target for Matic is going to be up here at the 4236, which is just over $11. Okay, so let's say you bought at $1, and I'm just going to do some quick math off the top of my head because, $1 at $11, and let's see, so you had 100,000 Matic. That's going to put you at $1,100,000. And so that's a millionaire right there. So if you bought it at $1, you would need 100,000 Matic to be just over a millionaire. And if you bought it at the current price, you'd need, I'm just going to, back of the napkin, this 90,000 Matic in order to become a millionaire at the current price. So there's only a 10,000 Matic difference, and that could be a lot to somebody that right now, from where we're at 118, that is, what is that? $18,000 difference? Sorry, my math is not good on the fly, especially when I'm recording. Anyway, there's that difference that you would need. Now, semantics here. Do you want $900,000 or do you want $1,100,000? I mean, really. So, you could take that how you want. If we do continue to go sideways here, which I think will be a while, that'll give you an idea of where your buy-in might be. And if you just want to play it really conservative, you could, and this is not financial advice, this is just, theory that I've got here. It's not guaranteed, it's just my theory, is that you could put a buy order at the, just maybe $1, $2, maybe even right at $1. And maybe you put your buy order in, it drops all the way down there, you get that buy order, you get your 100,000 Matic, and then you come up and we get to $11, just over $11. You sell right there and you're a millionaire. So that's kind of my quick theory of where Matic is going. It's going to take a long time. I don't believe we're going to get there until, like I said, 2025, unless something crazy happens. And I actually do think that this, I don't want to say this time is different, but I do think that it may not take as long to get to the heights as, previous bull cycles. We'll just leave it at that. So it might be quicker, maybe late 2024, but it's definitely not going to be this year, and I don't think it's going to be next year either. But you buy now at the lower prices, and then you can, sell around $10 or $11, and you're a millionaire. So that's just my quick update on Matic, on my price target and how much it's going to take you to become a millionaire. If you like these kind of videos, I'm going to work on my format here on how to do these videos. But so this is my first one. So of giving my price target and how many you need to be a millionaire. And if you got a coin that you are interested in to see my price target, or if you want to know how many coins of that one I think you need to become a millionaire, leave that coin down in the comments and I'll take a peek. But yeah, if you like this kind of video, please subscribe to the channel. And just remember, not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.